All right. So
Okay,
it seems we've
okay,
now
so let's.
finally hit the final section
Yep.
of this entire Pokemon tier list.
And yep, I finished. I fixed all my. I finished all the regions again.
Like crazy.
Yep.
Well, let's just
The
say we went through so many Pokemon so far, and to finally reach the final stretch. Let's just
yeah.
say honestly, this video is gonna be massive. And although technically there's a lot more stories involved, each one in particular, which is down to the more comical part, and some videos seem to have longer sections than others, certain Pokemon, but overall, uh, I'd say honestly, get yourself some popcorn, get yourself some dinner. You're gonna be watching this for quite a while. I mean,
Yep.
it's gonna be a while. Also, I'm curious to know, should I just do it all in the battle themes though, technically?
Sure.
Because it's like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, looks like they do have all the battle themes are there. Okay, all right. Well, let's get started.
Yep.
You really listen to the trainer battle themes anyway, though. Okay, starting off with well, the starters. Now,
Yep.
what are your thoughts on all three of them?
Okay.
Okay, well, I was asking you.
Oh yeah. Let's get. Hold on. Let me
First off,
scroll over there.
the most obvious case we have Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley with their evolutions.
Yep. Ray Coco, you.
Floragato, Crocolore, and Quaxwell. I'm right here on the Pokemon Team Builder. So you can see what they are, what they look like.
Can't really see it right now.
Oh, fuck. Well, hey.
Okay. There we go.
So, obviously, in terms of starters, you know, I picked Sprigatito on my first playthrough. Now, I picked it, but also, I did it mostly, and I know for a fact, Shaco picked Fuecoco, and you picked Quaxley, remember correctly, right?
Yes.
You picked it
Okay.
because
I meant.
specifically I wanted to make sure we had all three starters for classic reading and Pokedex entry and stuff. That was kind of why I
Yes.
asked you to do that.
It's like
But
you
what are your
literally gave me Ray Coco.
well, cause I got the one I got the one that Shaco gave me because when I was asking for a Sprigatito, a female one at that, he didn't get me one at the time.
Yep.
So overall, which of these three stars would you probably give high praise to? At least
Okay. Well, I gotta give high praise to Free Coco.
Fuecoco?
Yep. Yeah, Free Coco, I'm giving the S tier because lower because I started. Because who doesn't love the fire?
Truthful, yeah, you're definitely a fire type kind of guy. I'm honestly gonna probably put Sprigatito in honestly S minus tier. I like honestly in terms of grass type stars. I think Sprigatito is at least in my opinion far better than Snivy, but only barely. Like honestly, my top three grass starters are Sprigatito, Snivy, and and Trico. Like those are my top three grass starters. Fuecoco and Quaxley, on the other hand, uh,
Yeah, since I chose Quaxley for my first start. Okay.
I'm honestly gonna put them in the middle of B tier because they're all right. They're not amazing, per se. As for the evolution lines, Crocolore. Well, there's a reason why, honestly, I'm probably gonna pick. Yeah, Crocolore, Quack, and Quaxwell. Eh? Quaxwell looks like Donald Duck in a way, so honestly, I'll give it credit for that. And Donald
Oh,
Duck is known for being, well,
that's literally the point of why I chose it.
and then there's Quaquaval, which has a whole JoJo sort of like. I don't actually care for Quaquaval, so honestly, I'm probably gonna put Quaquaval in the same tier as actually his evolution. I'm putting the evolution line together though. Same with actually with like the other ones. Like the other two stars though, I don't really have much of a thought about them. They're kind of just all right. Is why I'm putting them in the middle.
Yeah.
As for Meowscarada and Floragato, honestly, I'm gonna honestly put Meowscarada in probably in the S tier, probably around the probably above Cyndaquil though, because I do actually like the Magician theme. I like the idea of the Magician theme. Floragato, bottom S tier. Only reason why is because those like funny videos that show like the Floragato and the trainer doing something, and then you get like the whole like where the guy does like it's VR thing. So it's like oh, like goes something wrong. Oh hey, and it's like the whole like the guy just the Floragato just screams at the very end because it's like a little short little clip. Probably is one of those quote unquote TikTok things. That's kind of which although I don't like TikTok in particular, but the funny clips and the shorts, YouTube shorts you get with it is just too funny to not think it's not that funny though. So that's one of those sort of
Yeah.
things. That's all I kind of would say though.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I forgot we get two Lechonks though. I think yeah, really. Well, the Lechonks are two different genders though, so there's not much of a difference though. So I gotta get rid of Lechonks though.
Yep.
Next up is Lechonk, our most recent variant.
Yeah. So we kind of just the.
I'm gonna be honest though.
Like, are we counting all three?
No, only one. Let's
Okay.
just say honestly. In a way though, the shiny pink coloring makes it look like a normal color pig. Kind of makes a lot of sense though. As weird as you might think about it. But, oh, yeah. I don't actually care for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in middle of D tier though, to be honest. Like,
Okay, so for me,
it deserves
just
a similar rating as like the other.
Okay, for me, I'm giving it the low C tier.
I never put it on my team
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, same. I never really. Well, caught it.
Next up,
just
we
for the
have at
best,
least
but-
two bug types up ahead.
These,
We have
these ones.
Tarantula, Spidops, Nimble, and Lokix. Okay. Someone actually told me that Lokix is actually fairly good competitively, but truthfully, I probably would not actually use bug. I'm not a bug type person. Like, generally speaking, if you looked at all the bug types in Pokemon, and even on my tier list as a whole for right now, just on its own right now, if you look at my tier list right now of all the bug types,
Yeah.
just go from S tier to A. Just go from S tier all the way from all the S to A tiers. How many bug types can I actually? How many bug types can I actually find in those levels? Well, let's see right now.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. 10 bug types. And this is just honestly out of like however many, over 1,000 Pokemon. You know?
Yep.
Now let's look at honestly the DNF tiers. How many bug types are in there?
Yep.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 22. And most of it, and the rest of them are either in C or B, pretty much. So pretty sure the bulk of other Pokemon Pokemon in particular. But kind of massive outlier though. So the fact that majority of bug types are usually either in B tier or C tier, it's not much surprising though for me. You know.
Yep. Mhm.
So obviously, honestly for me, these bugs themselves as a whole, I'm probably just gonna put them actually in probably C minus tier because really, I just think really they're just mid. So they're better than Gen 8's bug type, that's for sure. I just looked
Oh yeah.
ugly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The only good thing about the one Ladybug Pokemon is that flying saucer like Gigantamax thing, which pretty much if you don't
Oh,
do Gigantamax, but you're never gonna Gigantamax that Pokemon anyway because you gotta do it to another Pokemon though, so it's completely worthless. Next up actually
mhm.
is, interestingly enough, the only electric fighting type Pokemon we get in a game.
Yep.
Okay, Palmy is actually kind of fine, so I don't think I have any issues with Palmy though. I'm gonna put it in C plus tier.
Ah. Wolfie.
Yeah, that's what Jack always says. Palmo, on the other hand, is a bit different. It's a little more annoying, I would say at the very least.
Oh
Specifically because it's
yeah.
one of those Pokemon that requires a special evolution method just to get it, which is not
You don't even
fun.
start on how you get it evolved. It's so annoying. On like surprise trading. Reason because its method on evolving it was really difficult. You have to walk around a certain amount of miles just to get to evolve. Seriously, why would they have that? Why would they have that be a thing you have to do to evolve it?
Not only that, though, it's exactly the same way in Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
you have to actually have it as your buddy for 25 kilometers.
yeah, and you know that's difficult.
Not actually, not really though. You just have to walk 25 kilometers with a that
How
Pokemon
am I
in your
supposed to
party.
know when it hits 25 kilometers?
Oh, it'll tell you in the game. It'll tell you.
Oh,
So it's that easy.
okay.
Yeah, very easy. Here's the thing though. You want to know something really annoying?
What?
I have 6 Lucky Palmies on both my main and secondary account. And rare and candies for these Pokemon are hard to come by. You have to actually catch these Pokemon. And where I catch them, I want to trade with myself so I can get myself more candies so I can actually get more filled up a little bit, which ends up giving me more Luckies. It becomes an infinite loop. So I'm putting it honestly in B minus tier because of how annoying it is. Or no, I'm gonna put it actually in C tier. No, C plus tier because it's a good Pokemon, but it's annoying to do the whole stuff to get to evolve it though. And for Palmot, it's fairly good. Never used one, but I'd probably use one next round.
Gee, I
But
wonder why.
what do you mean?
No,
What do you mean?
I say I say that sarcastically. No, okay, I don't mind the kilometer thing, but the fact that you need to have it out walking with you is kind of annoying.
Well, that's not too bad though. All you have to do is like feed it 3 fruit though, and then you're set.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I tried doing that and it didn't. Oh yeah, up next there are the mice.
I kind of. I don't know how I feel about these Pokemon. Honestly, they're just mid. They're just like they're honestly only
Yeah.
forgettable.
You wanna know how I got the evolution? Through breeding.
Yeah.
While trying to complete the Pokedex, how I got the thing to evolve, I did it through breeding. I mostly had to rely on the breeding. So yeah. But still, the breeding wasn't too bad.
C minus though. I don't really see them really anything
Yeah.
special. I think the most annoying aspect about these Pokemon though is literally the fact that if you want to get a certain one version though, it's like one of those RNG related ones to get what you're looking for. So it's that kind of level of annoyance.
Yeah.
So you can get what you can get 4 or 2. Well, next up actually is Fido, Dashbone, and then Smoliv, Doliv, and Arboliva.
Ah. Okay, these ones. They're fine.
Okay, I never used Fido. I never used Fido. All right. So I never used actually. I mean, obviously I never used all these Pokemon at all. Okay. Reason still new. Fido is a bit of a kind of a. It's kind of I think Fido and Dashbun. In a way, though, it's kind of a funny Pokemon if you think about it.
Hmm.
I mean, think of it like this. Fido is just raw dough, right? You put it in the oven,
Yeah.
and it becomes a dash bun.
No, like literally, that's what it looks like.
Well, and even its shiny form, like it looks like it's fully cooked. So in a way, though, I'm gonna put it in B tier because I like the idea behind it. It's kind of funny. Smoliv, to be honest,
Yeah.
as someone chose Sprigatito, not having a second grass type was not necessary for me. So it really just was never really necessary for me. It's just it's a grass normal type though, but it should be a pure grass type. It's just it's weird. Why is it grass normal? It has to make it immune to ghost types though. That's for sure. That's nice to have, but
Yeah.
you're not really gonna use. You wouldn't really use it with the ghost type though, in particular.
Mhm.
So honestly, it's kind of just okay. Well, whatever. So honestly,
Yeah. It's,
all three versions C tier. Pretty much run the ranks of all the other Pokemon on this tier list end up being C tier.
Tonight's top worry. You think you live in a safe place, but do you?
and now,
Expectations is on the sea.
Really? Alright, final battle music already. Okay, never mind, because we're getting this early. So, up next is, well, Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly. This is the one Pokemon number 2
uh,
that seems apparently has, well, different color forms. The only shiny form just having a pink.
so we rank in every form.
No, we're only ranking one of them.
All right. So okay.
There's only four
So
versions,
I'm
though.
just.
You really think about it, though. So which color is your favorite out of the four? There's green, blue, yellow, and pink.
To be honest, I'm gonna go blue.
I'll go yellow though for
Yeah.
me. But to be honest, these Pokemon, if they were supposed to be the regional bird, I would say honestly that would have been the most clever thing they would have done though, is having four different versions of the regional bird. You know, can you imagine the regional
Yeah.
bird having like four different colors based in different like areas? Like, for instance, white represents winter, blue represents summer, yellow represents fall, green represents spring, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? That would have been creative. Three States Evolution line, perfect idea. Honestly, Game Freak, if you ever do want to do a cool regional bird idea, have the regional bird be different for the areas in the region for seasons. One have a southern version, northern version, western version, eastern version. So that way the bird looks exactly the same, just colored differently. So the version you get different seasons with different sort of things. Maybe even have different abilities and different typings though. One could be fire ice. One could be fire ground. One could be flying ground. Oh, one could be not flying. One could be flying ground. One could be flying, you know, ice. One could be flying fire. One could be flying, grass. Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, C minus. This is really much forgetful Pokemon.
Yeah.
Next up is the Super Mushroom.
uh,
This really looks like a mushroom, though. To be honest.
no, I can't. I don't blame you. It literally does.
Knack, Knackly, Knack, Knackly.
Yep.
It's
Even okay. I hardly remember this one.
Yeah, I agree. I do kind of faintly don't remember this one. I think honestly, it's just damn it funny. You would have been funny though. If they had made it actually made the mushroom look more red, so it's like it's mushroom just to kind of confuse people though. But no,
Yeah.
truthfully, it's for a pure rock type. It's a neat idea, but you kind of just forget it. It's kind of just forgets that you kind of exists sometimes. It just becomes forgettable as well.
Yep.
I mean, there's no gym leader that really uses this Pokemon, so there's nothing really signature. The biggest time you ever get a chance to see one of these is during the Blueberry Academy, Terapagos section, where you actually have to fight one of these guys, one of these Pokemon. Which, at the very end, you're fighting a couple of Pokemon in particular. Honestly, this is probably the least kind of cool Pokemon actually to fight in the whole Terapagos thing. It's just there, like, hey, look at that. It's a cool Pokemon to have the battle against. No, it's not really. It's a pure rock type, which means it pretty much has that weakness that rock types usually have, which is kind of not good. Not good, not bad. It's just mid. So, overall, like all Pokemon in particular, if they're all not good, not bad, not mid, they get the C tier treatment.
Yep.
Although, honestly, I will definitely give Knuckle C plus tier because, honestly, I kind of like the idea. It looks like a mushroom. Next up,
That is me. I say the joke because you literally named me after this mon.
well, Ceruledge and Charcadet, not Armor Rouge.
And this
Armor Rouge?
one, okay, this one is also is a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet exclusive for 2 versions.
One thing I will definitely give credit, though, is honestly it has probably one of, if not the worst, one really terrible shiny, though, so let's just say it's really bad, because you can see the shiny right there. Although, you really think about it, though, you kind of see the shiny just like eye chain color change, which is It's much easier to the Charcadet, though, but
Yep.
I wouldn't really say it's really that solid.
Yep. Also, Stardust is here.
Hello. We're in the final.
Yep.
Yeah. Didn't think you would do it today.
It was decided upon by the mods.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, overall, Charcadet, awful shiny. I like the idea. Honestly, I like the idea of Charcadet, fire, and then at the very end is evolution line. So Charcadet, honestly, as a whole, a B tier. Its evolution lines, Umber Rouge and Ceruledge. I actually like the idea of having 2 different versions of the Pokemon, though. They look pretty neat, though. I actually like the idea.
Yep.
I do
Actually,
prefer,
like
I do prefer, I mean, Armor Rouge, honestly, Fire Ghost, it makes me think, it's like Chandelure, but honestly, you know what it kind of looks like, though, in particular?
What?
Think of those, like, Ghost Knights. You see them in a lot of those, like, RPGs, though. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm doing my tier list.
I'm honestly gonna put,
till,
honestly, Ceruledge in A tier. But I'm also put Armor Rouge actually in B plus tier because I do like the design of it. It's not really a I wouldn't.
Yep. So yeah, my favorite is the Violet version.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's not because I named you after that Pokemon, right?
Yeah, no, actually, no, my favorite. Okay, the reason why I like the Violet version, actually, it's the blades.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and Stardust, what about you?
I never used them really, so I can't say much about it. The problem with them is just I have Skylarge there, is my number one starter and my number
Yeah.
one Pokemon
Although,
of the gen. Though if I
although,
had to choose, I would probably take Cerulege over Armarouge.
yeah. Not only that though, there's not a lot of problems you really need a Psych type to kind of beat. While Ghost types are much more reliable. I will say the one thing that's definitely annoying for them a little bit is trying to evolve them, but it only really requires at least once, unless you need to actually get it for the Podex and stuff. And usually at that point in time, that's when it's like, an issue.
Hmm.
Yeah. But
So
with surprise trading, I got so many shiny Armarouge and Ceruleges hacked, but still.
Yep. I mean,
that's pretty lucky of you.
I did finally get Demon in the Dex, thanks to a certain someone, which I can't mention his name.
Oh, don't I actually get the use mine Cerulege though at one point for the Pokedex?
Oh yeah, I could have, but I don't think you were available at that time.
I
Give me
probably
a moment. I'm nearly there
I
from
probably
him.
could have let you borrow that one because it's that same
Oh
one as
yeah.
one I had for you though. Remember, literally,
I mean, yeah, I really had to
I
trade
gave
it
you a
back.
lot of Pokemon in particular for it. And plus, it would have been just a simple trade back.
Yeah,
One
but at
for
least
your,
I got in the
yeah.
Dex.
If you want one for yourself though, getting the actual item required to evolve it is the tricky part. You need to actually one that has
Yeah,
Violet's
Yeah.
doing it, which is a bit of the
yeah, I
tricky part.
literally, yeah, I only have Scarlet, so yeah.
Which is also why it's very difficult for me. For someone like me, though, who wouldn't have the Scarlet version of the Pokemon, I would need basically Pokemon Scarlet. Which, in a way, if you think about it, though, their color schemes actually work really well with the whole Scarlet and Violet. I mean, think about it, right? Look at their color
Yeah.
schemes: orange and yellow, and purple and black.
Yeah.
What I find kind of funny is the fact that I have Scalded Violet twice because I thought I lost them once.
Yeah,
I
but
have
it's like,
Scalded Violet twice, I have Maricat 4 times. Good, I sold them twice now, but still. But yeah.
well, next up is Tadbulb and Bellybolt.
Find them
Um,
interesting, but like a lot of Pokemon from the 9, I haven't used them much. Because,
Well, the game is
like
still,
with
the game is still new though, so let's be fair on that factor alone.
Yeah, but like with Cerulege and Amarus, and even Pomov, and Pomots,
Yeah,
I have another Pokemon from that type that I like a lot more than them.
yeah.
That
yeah.
Pokemon is up next.
I really, yeah, nothing to say about this line, because
I mean, obviously there's that one comical meme of me trying to, you know, defeat one of these little Pokemon.
Was that you trying to catch one of them in your snake run?
No, trying to kill one. So I need the resources for the.
Yeah, right. You're with Milotic trying to kill one.
But it was like above the.
But they
It was
were
above the. It was above the water, so I couldn't even hit it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, C tier. I think honestly, Bellybolt might honestly be a more annoying Miltank, because
I only know one person that actually likes them, but he is a frog guy anyway.
it's more annoying. It's a more annoying Miltank though, because these
Yeah.
Miltank is annoying, but honestly, it's at least kind of passable if you do know how to use it right. Like honestly, heck, you could probably beat her using her own move against her. You know.
Yeah.
Problems you can't use a ghost type because ghost types aren't available for you until after you beat her.
Yeah, Ghastly is only available at the tower just before.
Next up is the.
Okay.
Some more
My
birds.
third favorite Gen 9 Pokemon with Skeletorch.
We
It's
have some
the.
birds.
Next up, actually,
I
honestly, is
love
the.
Kilowattrel.
It's the regional bird. Honestly? Okay. I mean, this is probably more
Problem
like the regional bird. I like the idea of it having the electric typing, yet I kind of wish it actually was the regional bird. Because
I don't
it's.
think it is the regional bird. Because I think Gen 9 is the first one that doesn't even have one. You have Kilowattrel, you have Flamingo, and you have Bombardier. But neither of the three really fit the criteria of
Well,
it.
or more unlikely though, you have no Pokemon that at least have no bird type Pokemon that have at least the three stages, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, technically
Like I said,
Gen. I mean,
and even
technically Gen two.
Squawkabilly, but
Technically Gen 2 did that as well.
there you say you have Noctowl, but neither, no, not even Squawkabilly, neither of the four flying types really fit the criteria of them. Because either they are too late to find, or they aren't. Yeah, most of them are too late to find, and Flamingo and Squawkabilly are one form stage, one stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ability has the different color forms that they have, which is definitely a neat idea. But I wish they had done more, just being more just one stage evolution, though. You know?
You know what? It is with Kilowattrel, but he fell in my heart the moment I saw him. Wattrel is adorable, and Kilowattrel is, yeah, my bird.
I like the idea of electric. I like the electric flying type Pokemon. I don't really think this Pokemon really is that great looking. I mean, like compared to other Pokemon though, I wouldn't really put it really like high praise.
You know, he is actually my second favorite flying type, because Skeletor and Kilowattrel just overtook Lugia and Toro for 8th
Granted, I don't.
place.
Granted, I think I remember. Granted, I think I remember correctly though. When my Scarlet and Violet run, I automatically went for Staraptor. Right.
I don't know.
Is that right, Mel? My
Yeah,
Scarlet
I
and Violet
believe
team, I
you.
went yeah, I went automatically went to Staraptor. So pretty much for me, an obvious dead giveaway though is in terms of a Pokemon game. Even the Pokemon like Pokemon Legends Arceus, the fact of the matter is, if Staraptor is in the game, isn't automatically add on to the team, which isn't
Yeah,
automatic. Like it is no matter what, even if the Pokemon is not the best, and honestly the other flying type Pokemon you can get in the game is actually much better, it is still an automatic choice for me to pick, which is definitely something I
Yep.
always do a
There's no
lot.
convincing. Yep. No convincing Gold otherwise. He'll just literally just. If he does get starters in the game, he'll catch it.
I accept it because, like with a lot of Gen 8 Pokemon, I know I have different opinions to you guys. You know it.
Yeah, I would.
Especially with
Yeah,
like 7, 8, and 9, that it's obvious.
yeah, I would have done like Staraptor on my team though. I probably actually would have skipped actually the. We're not talking about Gen 8. We're talking about Gen 9 though. But otherwise, Kilowattrel, C tier.
I love him, like I said. He's my Type 9 favorite Pokemon now.
Next up actually is
This
basically
Zelda.
Next up is actually basically Arvin's main Pokemon. My Boostif and
That
the
must
Mischief. Which okay.
Yeah.
I find Dogswan and Tidorf better of the dog Pokemon from Gen 9, really.
It
And
honestly,
I'm not
it's our second
a
dog.
fan of
It's our second dog Pokemon, so far, which
yeah.
kind of neat though, and also our third dark type dog.
You have
You know,
Yeah.
Mediana, I forgot. You have Houndoom, Mediana, and now Mabosstiff. Yes, I like them, but not as much as Mischief, not Mischief, Darkspawn and Tidorf.
yeah, we'll look at those in a moment after a while. I'm just going in order on the tier list as a whole, make things easier.
Yeah.
They, they were already or not. What,
Yeah.
I would say
I'm actually putting both in B
Darkspawn.
minus tier though, cause pretty good though. Next up actually is
And Profire and its pre-evo.
Strudel, which
I don't know. It's a Pokemon that exists for me.
yeah, pretty much.
Both. It would have been a perfect Pokemon for Team Skull in Gen 7.
Hmm.
It looks like it definitely looks like a Pokemon I should see in probably in Gen 8 though. Honestly, it would work better. Honestly, Poison normal. I think honestly it would work better to have been.
If either Team Yellow, Team Skull, it would have been perfect for them.
Yeah.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced.
It's a generation too late for me. Just that's the problem for
Yeah.
me.
This is actually one thing I definitely agree and say like how literally you get Pokemon that's at least it's. You got basically Pokemon that usually your Gen 2 early, not a Pokemon Gen 2 late. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Um, it's for me a Pokemon that just exists. It would have been better done earlier, but still.
Yeah, C minus.
Yeah, I put it in D. I put it also in C, but sorry. Brambleghast
Next up,
and Brambleghast are what the Bramblin and
oh yeah.
Brambleghast.
Next,
Yeah,
next up is Tumbleweed.
Bramblin is one of those Pokemon that requires you actually to move around to evolve. However,
Yeah,
Bramblin has sort of a unique sort of thing, and that is you can actually find this Pokemon in the wild as a Brambleghast. So honestly, you don't really need to actually evolve it that way. So in fact, honestly, evolving it, if you only as far as if you only do some sort of quote unquote challenge, we have to actually evolve a bunch of Pokemon as fast as possible. So honestly, in my opinion, all you gotta do though is just wait for find the Pokemon in the wild already, save yourself some time. No reason to do so. You know?
but Brambleghast is another
Mhm.
Pokemon I think should have been in Gen 5 first. Because it's like a Pokemon that would have been perfect for the desert in Gen 5.
Okay, I can see that.
And especially
Or Gen
since then,
6. Because Gen 6 honestly has a lot of like barren areas though. That
but
honestly would have worked
Gen
for
5, the Brambleghasts originated in the US and the Gen 5 is in the US, so it would have been perfect for Gen 5. Yes.
Next up is Toadskrull, aka our regional variant of a Tentacruel and a Tentacool. Which, honestly, I think this is honestly the most creative way to make a regional variant of of a Gen 1 Pokemon. Like,
At least for me, at least it's not one that already has a regional form or a diverse path, as they are called.
like if
Not
you think
like,
about it, it looks so much different than the actual
uh,
than the actual Tentacool and Tentacruel. Like it, look, I mean, it's the exact same Pokemon. Yes, it is, but it's also not. Like
it's not the
in
same
my opinion,
Pokemon.
this is the way they should probably do Pokemon though. If they want to
It's a
remake a certain Pokemon though, remake it and make it look entirely different.
it's a diversion evolution, not the same Pokemon.
Yes, not the same Pokemon
So
though. It is different because literally its main focus is just, or it just looks different. That's the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly put these actually in B plus tier because I like the idea behind. Next up is our
it's at
first.
least for once not a Pokemon where we have had the
We have
evolution
a
version before, like with Meowth or later Wiglet and Wugtrio.
We're going down the. Yeah, we're going.
we have a crap.
Next up is the crab Pokemon, which, okay.
And I find it interesting that it's rock type and not like typical water type Pokemon.
Well, it's a land crab.
Yeah, I know. But I find it interesting because if it was Gen 1, they would have made it just water type, like with Krabby.
That's true.
Even though for a long time I would thought Krabby was water normal for some reason.
Yeah. Overall, Cloth is. I mean, for Cloth, honestly, is like a. I mean, also as the first Titan boss, it's an all right first boss though. You know?
Isn't Bombardier technically the first one?
No, this one's lower level.
I thought Bombardier was the first one.
No, it's
Oh.
not. Bombardier is second.
Yeah, and then Off-Run.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea, but
C
yeah,
tier.
not much.
Next up actually is Capsakid and Skull Villain. Now,
I like them. They're funny for me. It's a bit like with the Gen 8 fossil, with the Gen 8 Electro fossils, with what are they called? The fossils from Gen 8. The Electro
an
fossils.
absolute fucking mess.
I like them because they are derpy.
Yeah, I don't actually like the Gen 8 fossils.
I like them because they are goofy.
Honestly, for the grass fire typing thing they were going for, it
I don't
does.
think the first ones with the typing.
For their first attempt at it, oddly enough, it's not terrible.
I mean, I find it interesting that they are based on Pepper.
Yeah, I kind of honestly, this is the point. I kind of wish was a third evolution to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, C tier.
Yeah.
I understand.
Next
I
up
find
is
them goofy.
another Pokemon that evolves. If you want to know how,
Walking.
walking. So
Don't
use
like
your
them.
use
In
your
order for
legs,
you-
buddy.
Get
I
ready.
see.
Get ready to move your legs because in order for you to evolve this
Get ready to
Pokemon,
move
you need
your
to
feet.
The
walk.
problem with walking evolutions is you can't go on Miraidon or Koraidon because they can't come up with you or keep up with you and just teleport to you, and it doesn't count to the walking steps.
And that's why it was kind of handy for me actually to find these Pokemon in the wild. Some of these Pokemon do it because you can't find them in the wild, which means you don't have to actually worry about walking them as much. Or you get like a raid where you have to actually fight one of these Pokemon, which honestly, if you get a raid one of these Pokemon popping up though, go for it. Save yourself time.
What's funny is walking is a new friendship evolution because in the older gens you could just farm a friendship with walking left and right for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Next up
Not
is
the menace to this
next up is
Tinkerton.
Flittle and Espathra, which I'm gonna be honest, it does not look. Flittle looks definitely kind of bad. Like honestly, I probably wouldn't really want. I mean, I probably actually just skip over this Pokemon automatically. And Espathra,
The worst part of them is Flittle's shiny. Because you have to look up its skirt to see it's shiny.
you mean look at its skirt, not look up its skirt.
Yeah. Look at its skirt.
Otherwise,
It's weird.
Espathra's design does look kind of neat though. A little dark
Yeah, but-
colored.
Yeah.
Flittle's is just stupid.
I'm putting both in C minus because I don't really care for both, regardless.
Now comes to the funny part with the next line. Because I'm both a fan of Tinkerton and the one that kills Covenant.
Yeah, that's probably the funniest part of the whole thing. But this Pokemon's main focus is literally just bashing down Corviknights, which is
Yeah.
funny, but also it's like, it's honestly its only real big selling point though if you think about it is what do you know Tinkerton for? Good in combat? Sure. Ability to absolutely fucking destroy Corviknights just because it wants to? Yeah. I mean, is it good competitively? No idea.
I have no idea. I play competitive, but yeah. I don't care if something is good or not. I play with what I want. If I play competitive.
I don't even play competitive at all. So otherwise, I would probably say, put this actually in C tier though.
I like them. It's just funny that I like both of them. Both the Tinkerton line and the Corviknight line. Even though
Just don't put them on.
Tinkerton...
Just don't put both of them on the same team though.
Yeah, it's like having a Swiper and the Zangoose on the team.
Just whatever you make sure they're not the opposite gender, or you might have some really awkward talks with your two Pokemon.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I know you two hate each other, but how the absolute fuck did you guys get an egg? Zangoose? It's a Viper. Shrugs.
It's weird that they have this. They can pair with each other. Because I'm Survivor.
I don't get it. It's the weirdest.
How? How? It's funny because in Gen 6 you can have a horde battle with 4 Zangoose and a Survivor. And the other way around. And the Zangoose and Survivor attack each other.
So next up is Wiglet and Wugtrio, which is obviously, as like before, a version difference of the Diglett Dugtrio, which actually
I don't like that it's like with Meowth and Berserker. It's like, why again? Why not given a
honestly,
version that isn't the same Pokemon?
Here's
like,
the thing, though. I think honestly, it's actually done much better than something like say like Alolan Dugtrio or Berserker, which is far more of a lazy version. At the very least, though, you got it's at least different though. I mean, also kind of funny to look though. So honestly, Wiglet and Wugtrio, honestly, I'm putting it in B minus tier, but I like it because it's kind of just funny. Next up is Bombardier, which Well,
It's weird.
it's a stork, I think.
Yeah, so it's weird. It's interesting how the the myth is built into the Pokemon. Like it's carrying the babies in the myth, but here it's carrying freaking rocks in the game. But still,
Yeah, I'm putting it honestly in the same tier as the other Titan Pokemon, wherever it is.
uh, I accidentally put Palafin normally into the dupes tier because I thought that was two different Finisons. Some reason.
Yeah. Oh shit. Where did I put it? Oh, I put.
Next is
I think I really rated Cloth that high though. Because honestly, these first two Titan Pokemon are really just all right. They aren't like 10 out of 10 amazing. But they aren't like, well, garbage. I think they're just all right. They're mid.
Yeah.
They're so mid though. I can't seem to find where Cloth is in the tier list. I rated that high though. I didn't rate that high though, did I?
Do we begin this thing
Oh, I found it. I
again?
found it. Next up is now Finizen and Palafin.
It's adorableness.
I find it weird that normal Palafin is just the same as Finizen. And only in its
Oh no, I think this is showing. See, you only gets to superhero form if you end up evolving it, or like not evolving, but like having it leave and come back again. It's the only way it actually happens though, which is interesting though.
Yeah. Time
Finizen honestly is C minus for how it is with how it's done with like evolution stuff, and how like literally if you want to evolve it, you actually literally need a friend circle just to actually do it. So imagine having no friends or no online. Well, you're screwed.
It's just the only difference between Palafin and Finizen normally is that Palafin has a heart on its chest.
Yep. Let's see. The dolphin is it goes in the highest of tiers because it's adorable, and its evolution is well.
Palafin actually pretty cool though. It's just that it's also
weird to obtain.
It's a pain. Actually, it's a pain to obtain though. It's a pain to obtain. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, overall, and also, here's the thing. The fact that you actually have to return this Pokemon to bring it right back out again shows, honestly, really, it's kind of also a gimmicky Pokemon. Because, here's the thing, if you think about it. So when we once out a Palafin, all you gotta do though is use Pursuit on that Pokemon, and you already damaged the Palafin already, just quite a bit. So honestly, that's really what you can do, beat it. Its biggest weakness is literally, you know, that one, just return the Pokemon. And plus, if even if you did run a move like U-turn, you wouldn't really run it on a Palafin. Maybe you would. So honestly, it's kind of a miss.
Can it even learn U-turn?
I don't think it does.
No,
It learns flip turn. I think that's its version of U-turn.
Right. Yeah, that's the water version. You have flip turn, you have U-turn and volt switch.
Otherwise, C minus tier with its other dolphin-like form, which
Krypton was probably only invented for Palafin to make use of it. Palafin is also with Iron Bundle the only one that can learn it per level up. The rest is move to tutor.
I actually lost what that Pokemon is though. Oh, there it is. Next up is another Pokemon team I had before, Varoom and Revaroom. Now Varoom is a fast motherfucker.
I don't. It's just an engine, really.
Yeah, I like
It's just
it.
an
Steel Poison, cool combination though. B+ tier.
I put it
thing.
in C. And it's literally just an engine.
Yeah.
Next.
Revaroom is next. Now Revaroom, okay. I like the idea of Revaroom actually being like the Pokemon that you see as the quote-unquote like the Pokemon you see like the evil team leaders use at the very end, you know, as their Starmobiles. It's a cool idea. So I like the idea. So honestly, B+ tier.
Next, Cyclizar. No.
Cyclizar, aka
Yeah, Cyclizar.
aka the poor man's Koraidon / Miraidon.
It's a forgotten. It's a forgotten triple from all of them because really, Rhydon and Koraidon are so amazing, and then you have Cyclizar.
Cyclizar just is there. But I think honestly I like the idea behind Cyclizar. Because Cyclizar is just that
It's a
Pokemon.
forgotten.
It's not forgotten though. It's just that honestly you have Koraidon and Miraidon, so you have no reason actually to ride these Pokemon. Like honestly, the way I see this Pokemon though, is imagine the professors giving out these Pokemon in particular and telling students though, while you're going on your journey, take the Cyclizar and ride around the region. You know? Right?
Bits.
Not only that
In
though,
competitive, it's okay because of Shadtail, but yeah.
not only that, let's also not forget one more factor involved, and that being one of the Elite Four members is also a teacher. So it would make sense for him actually to kind of sort of breed a bunch of Cyclizars and be ready for a bunch of students when they're going out on their journeys. Right? You know? And it makes sense though. There's even actually locations to actually kind of park your Cyclizar, which is a kind of a funny / adorable nod to like them being actually like actual bicycles though. So I like that idea. A- tier.
I don't hate him, but it's just in comparison to Miraidon and Koraidon.
Yeah, in
it's
comparison, there's no competition in comparison. Like it's like one-sided.
It's put in the trash in comparison to those two. Because those two are just so awesome designed.
Yeah, it's one-sided though.
Yeah.
Next up is
Next.
Orthworm, which is the third
Orthworm.
Titan Pokemon you go up against. Which obviously, I think honestly is just kind of just funny. If I just smiles at you, like it just smile, just you know, it's like, oh hi, smiles at you. For then it just like is like, wow, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna get you now. Oh, what? Guess we got a boss fight. Hello. Oh, who are you?
Okay.
Oh, wait, shoot, we got guests. Ooh, sure. Get me in position. It's that face though. It's just it's a funny Pokemon. Like that's all I'm gonna say. It's just a
Yeah.
funny Pokemon.
Alaskan bullworm.
Haha.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly, Mel.
It would have been funnier if it was more in comparison to the one from SpongeBob.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
ground.
yeah.
I think it's a ground type though, so it's a pure ground type. But oh no, it's a pure steel type. But it has that ground type immunity, which makes things a bit trickier. For those who actually use steel types though, or use ground types though, you can't use ground type moves, which means you're in trouble. Sure, it's either obviously you're gonna
Yeah.
use fire types though, but if you couldn't use that though, it becomes actually a more trickier challenge. So yeah,
Fire or steel. Fire or fighting. It's the only option for that monster.
fire or even fighting.
Yeah.
So I'm putting actually
Fire, yeah.
I'm putting an A minus tier for meme potential. Next up is Glimmet and
The
Glimora. Now,
weirdest ace Pokemon of a champion. Why is Glimora the ace Pokemon of Gita?
because it's actually a Pokemon from this region. To be honest,
But
I actually,
it
to
should
be honest,
have been her lead. It would have been far more better.
everybody always says
Put
that.
it into
Everybody always says that a lot. Like it should have been not been in the ace. Should not have been her ace though, which is actually kind of accurate though. Yeah, I do agree. Like Gia's team is also still pretty garbage, but at the very least, it's honestly
it
kind
in
of it's
front.
honest. It's at least better than actually what we had with Leon, where Leon had a Charizard as the ace, which was my biggest disappointment.
Just make
Yes,
Gambit her ace.
Which I think in our rematch team, it was her ace.
Gambit?
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm not sure.
In one of the rematch teams, supposedly, it was actually her ace. I think they changed it up a little bit. Otherwise, Glimmet was annoying to catch and find. Like it was so hard to find for me, like playing the Pokedex. And then the
What's
worst part,
Area Zero?
this is far with Area Zero. This is far with Area Zero, and I found there was a bunch of them down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine actually trying to find this Pokemon, and then realizing, oh wait, you can find a bunch of them in Area Zero.
For
Yeah.
those who want more out of
Yeah, I
Yeah.
looked it up. Really, you have Kingambit as a better ace, and Gamora just put spikes, toxic spikes, stealth rock on it, and put it in front.
Honestly, C minus though.
Yeah. As a yeah. Really, the whole Gita thing puts it for me in D. Because I'm so fucked up about it.
Next up is Graveyard, Houndstone, Flamigo, Totodile, and Setian. Now, Setian is also I believe one of the Pokemon that you
Right.
see with the Ice-type gym leader. One that looks like a girl, but it's actually a guy. Because you gotta love having that sort of
I like
confusion.
the Titan.
Okay, so here we go. This one
I like the
goes in F
Titan.
tier.
I like the Titan. Till I saw how its mouth opened. It looks
No.
so creepy.
And
I don't
this
know.
is the Mon.
This Pokemon is kind of just
it-
eh.
and this was self promotion Mon.
The one is cute.
I'm putting it in C
But
tier
the
though, because
Titan was ruined when I saw how its mouth opened.
C tier.
Yeah.
Honestly, C tier for me though, because to be honest, it's like you're trying to make a Garchomp 2, but they just kind of missed the ball.
No. 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 I like the Titan, it's adorable. But it's so total, I mean. The Titan is just.
Flamingo, honestly,
I mean-
I don't actually really like. A D plus tier. I don't like. It just doesn't-
Flamingo. Yeah, probably the worst one. Even though I also don't like Squawkabilly, but Flamingo is just a flamingo.
That's all it is though.
Nothing
Like
more.
literally, it's You could probably actually get rid of this Pokemon in particular, put another Pokemon on that list, Pokemon there, and you wouldn't really miss much at all.
Just take Talonflame and you. No, wait. Flamigo is fighting flying, alright.
No, yeah, it's fighting flying, which is honestly not that much not that common of a Pokemon though. But even then, there aren't
Lucha is far better
really any flying
than
types.
Flamigo.
No, flying normal. Most flying types are usually flying normal.
Yeah.
Graveyard, I do. Okay, Graveyard, I do like in the 6th gym leader when you get to the points when the Pokemon Ace is gonna show up though, and literally you have a little Graveyard just jamming the Houndstone, which is a neat Pokemon. I like the idea of the coffin and stuff. I like the idea behind it.
I put it in the same tier as Mabostiff in B.
A B tier for both.
It's just a nothing burger for me.
Okay, next up is
the most annoying thing in the water, Veluza.
Yeah, I don't think.
Up next we have
not just Velusia. There is also the Donzo, Tatsugiri. Looks like
Tatsugiri.
Annihilate.
Tatsugiri and Tatsugiri. I find interesting.
Here's the thing. I actually kind of think, in my opinion, this is actually the worst Titan. Like along with literally, if you think about it, the Donzo and Tatsugiri, they work really well in doubles format. Yet, honestly, you never really fight them in a doubles format at all. I mean, you sort of in the raid format. Honestly, the way this Pokemon works, though, I see much better in the anime, which obviously, since I haven't really seen the anime, I don't know much.
I don't watch the anime anymore.
So obviously, the Live Pokemon Tech won't get much focus, though. Veluza honestly deserves,
F tier because it's a freaking menace in the water.
Yeah, I do not like this Pokemon at all. Like
it seems so freaking fast. Tornado is nothing against it.
It just it seems to always be there exactly at the right moment though.
Torpedo in Sword and Shield is nothing compared to that menace.
Torpedo at least does not. Torpedo is at least does not just like launch itself towards you though. The Donzo and Tatsugiri, I don't actually like the idea behind it. I mean, I like the idea behind it, but I don't. D plus in particular. Annihilate. Annihilate. Okay. Annihilate. Annoying evolution. Okay.
Don't you have to get 3 crits or something? Oh no, that was Surfetch.
Yeah, Annihilate. I believe you have to like battle so much to actually you have to nearly kill the Pokemon just to evolve it, which is insane. To be honest, I'm super duper glad that I didn't have to do that shit to evolve it. I literally just got a raid and found one of these Pokemon. Like, that is honestly a saving grace. Okay.
You have to use it. You have to use Rage Fist 20 times to evolve it. What the fuck?
At least I didn't have to actually do that myself, though. At least I didn't have to do that. I'm glad I didn't have to do that myself. I was actually lucky. I found a raid actually gave me
Annihilates through Wonder Trading, Surprise Trading.
Yeah.
Shiny.
That's much easier, though. So, obviously, overall, as a Pokemon, pretty good, though. I like the idea behind it. Bless you. C plus tier.
Thank you.
Next up is
Flotsire. Flotsire is interesting. Isn't
Fragab.
Clodsire before
I
them?
can't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Help me.
Rigoraph.
Fregolith.
Rigoraph.
Fregolip. Giraffe.
Forget it.
It's a giraffe.
It's interesting how its tail
I-
becomes like a hoodie to it.
Let's not forget as well, if you think about it, look at it also in comparison. I believe also Girafarig. It's also one of the few Pokemon, if you think about it, that actually does the whole, like, Pokemon where where its name is just different depending on how you have it. Like, it's where it's like, for instance, you
It's
have.
a palindrome.
Yeah, I like the idea behind it. It's cool. Honestly, I'm gonna put its Pokemon actually right next to where I put Girafarig though, because I like the idea behind it.
Didn't you forget Clodsire?
Oh yeah, Clodsire.
The list-
Oops.
Clodsire is...
Well,
The
I
problem
mean,
with Clodsire is the same problem as I had with Quagsire. It's just so freaking weak in its base stats. But at least I didn't have bad experiences with it in comparison with Quagsire. I put it Clodsire because it's adorable in B or A.
yeah, Clodsire is adorable though. I'm putting it actually in B tier for Clodsire though. 'Cause I like it's adorable. And where did I put Girafarig? Shoot.
I put it there where I would have put.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
I put it there where I would have put Quagsire if I didn't have a bad experience with it. It
Now,
was the
oh
freaking-
yes. Up next is something really kind of fun. All right. The Dunsparce, or our favorite version, the Dunsparce.
How does it decide how Dunsparce evolves into a 3-second segment?
There is also there's
Dunsparce.
also the rare 2 million segment Dunsparce, where all you do is just sound like a rapidly sound like a gun, sound like almost like a machine gun when you're saying the Dunsparce. So it's like the
You literally have only a 1 in 100 chance get a 3-segment the Dunsparce.
I know. I mean, it's not as. I mean, it's a pretty. I mean, it's a funny Pokemon though. I mean, the fact that the evolution that this got, motherfucker.
I would have preferred the dragon over this thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Put in D.
But it is just funny how that's how its evolution went. So honestly, I'm gonna put it above the Dunsparce, or if I put the Dunsparce, just B tier. I'm putting it in B tier. Cause I also using it in battle also is pretty good as well. I actually liked using it in battle. I think none of my snake Pokemon actually really remotely bad. You know, all my were really useful. I think the worst one.
You even have a 3-segment the Dunsparce or only a 2-segment in your snake run?
Yeah. Actually, if I went back and we checked said Pokemon in particular in terms of which one was the best to worst. If someone were to actually go back through the entirety of my snake run and calculate how many battles each of these Pokemon won and lost from best to worst, I'm genuinely curious though. Okay?
Okay.
I would say probably Arbok is the one that performs the worst.
Well, obviously, in terms, don't forget, in terms also, remember, we're only looking at exclusively major boss fights, though. Okay?
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I mean. I think probably Arbok will be the one that performs the worst in your team from the snake run.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Up next actually is King Gambit.
I
Which,
find it
I mean, okay,
interesting.
how it evolves actually is pretty cool. You need actually
Okay.
a certain
I find
Pokemon
it
to evolve it.
interesting.
S tier.
I find it interesting, but it's freaking annoying to evolve.
Not.
It gets the
It's also when we were doing a lot of raids though. This is what Pokemon actually we just would spam. We had like 3 King Gambits, and we would just go
Yeah.
crazy with one of the attacks. So I think I'm gonna put this actually in bottom of A tier, near A tier, A minus tier.
I'm giving it the S tier because literally all those victories we had with that King Gambit.
Yeah, it really.
Now we get to the Paradox Pokemon.
Oh yes. Well, let's switch up to a little bit too now.
To tell you the truth, I'm not
Motherfucker,
a
we don't give a
fan
shit. We
of-
don't care about the butter. What you guys want? Do you guys like Butterfingers?
Yes. Also, here's a car.
No, this is Butterfingers.
They're not Pokemon. Oh, these are the greats of the greats.
Starting off with the Scarlet versions.
I find
Boom.
Great Tusk interesting, but with the Scarlet ones,
It's also our 4th Titan boss, which is kind of a neat idea having the Titan boss be different for version, which means this is the one version you get if you have Scarlet. Ground fighting. This is a neat combination for typing though. Not only that though, but the shining forms of the Paradox Pokemon in first Scarlet.
yeah.
No doubt about it. Really good. They're really good.
Even just the same one as apart from maybe a bit with Red Tusk, it's the same as with the normal versions.
Yeah.
The same
Which-
color of the normal versions.
Yeah. Overall, really good Pokemon.
And it's interesting, but not much more.
I like
I would
this
say-
past version. Honestly, one thing I do like though, and I have to give this credit though, is the fact that not Charizard, but a Donphan and a Volcarona are the 2 Pokemon that end up with a past and a future form. That is kind of pretty
Another
freaking cool,
Pikachu.
you know?
Another Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's surprising also.
Not only that though, but I believe also in terms of the battle with Sada and Turo, the first Pokemon they always bring out is automatically Slitherwing / Iron Moth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So look at actually some it's already less bug fighting. We've only seen bug fighting at least one other time so far. It's been a while since we've seen a bug fighting type since honestly probably Gen 7 with the Ultra Beast Buzzwole and
Yeah.
Diggler.
Oswald and Paramosa.
Yes, of which we all know Pheromosa sucks because it gets its ass kicked by I'm kidding, it's not it's asshole because the guy gets his ass kicked by Beware, the most powerful Pokemon of all.
It's just funny because it's so OP in the anime.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
I'm gonna put both these in B plus though. Okay, next up,
The first one I caught.
Screamtail. Which
Yep.
okay,
Screamtail
it's
is-
for a Jigglypuff variant. It's a unique idea.
Kind of funny how it's just Jigglypuff with a long hair.
Yeah, that is true. It is just Jigglypuff with long hair.
And fangs. And different colored eyes.
It is also true as well.
But yeah,
Otherwise, honestly, in my opinion, it's a much better version of Jigglypuff. Not as annoying though, much better Jigglypuff. B tier.
For most of the past Paradox Pokemon, I have the same rating, B. It's also for
Root Bonnet
Aaron-
is a bit of
Root
a
Bonnet.
Root Bonnet is a neat
Look
idea.
funny.
It's also one of those Pokeball Pokemon, which means it's another mascot Pokemon.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I said, most of the past Paradox Pokemon are just B tiers.
Yeah, Fluttermane
yeah,
also, I remember
yes.
correctly, was also one of the most broken Pokemon in speedrun, and like the competitive Pokemon though. Like I think it got I
That
think it
was
got
Fluttermane. Fluttermane was one of the most broken Pokemon at the beginning.
either got a patch thing or it got banned though in tournaments though.
Fluttermane got banned. Uh,
Otherwise, although since I don't play Pokemon, I don't have much of an effect on it, so no opinion on that
yeah.
aspect. So overall, I'm gonna put
Say
I'll put honestly them all of them in B tier with the other versions. Sandy Shock.
apart from
Sandy Shock is honestly by far the most random
weird.
Paradox Pokemon yet. The most random of all Paradox Pokemon. How?
Yeah, I asked myself why it's not at least something like wood or yeah, something like wood instead of just metal.
One of the best parts of working at Best Buy
It's like if Porygon had a past Paradox form.
Yeah, I agree.
This one.
Otherwise, it is.
It's so, just
It
so
is it's the
random.
most. I mean, first off, Magnemite and Magneton, they look like technology-related Pokemon though. So then having a past form of that, it's just like, and have it just like walk around is just hilarious. It's hilarious.
Weird. Weird. But yeah,
It's
like with the other speech here.
I think honestly, in my opinion, it's a high B plus tier for me. Now we have the Violet Pokemon. This is one that I would go on.
It may be
Now-
a bit controversial, but I like future Paradox Pokemon more than the past Paradox Pokemon.
I actually like the future Paradox Pokemon a lot more than.
I mean, literally.
Except for the shinies. For the shinies, for some of them, they look really
Yeah,
bad.
they-
Other ones that look other shinies look really good though. Like Iron Thorns, yes. Iron Muff, yes.
Yes.
Iron Jugulus,
And Douglas,
yes.
Yes.
Iron Hands, no.
Bundle,
Iron Bundle,
yes.
no. Iron Treads, no.
I like
Half of them are good, half of the
like
shinies are
Iron-
good, half are bad.
Bundle. It's just adorable. Iron Bundle. But yeah, Iron Hands, I agree. Iron Hands is probably
Iron Bundles, I'm probably putting
for
the
me
same. Iron Bundles and Iron
best.
Bundle, I'm putting the same thing. Iron Hands, about higher up on the B plus tier. Iron Threads, everything as well. Iron Moth with Slitherwing, where I put Slitherwing though. Iron
Yeah.
Thorn, okay. Iron Thorns. I like the idea behind it. It's like a little like mechanical Godzilla, you know.
Yeah.
Oh
But
no, it's
like I said-
Godzilla, but a robotic version. It's
Yes.
robotic
I like-
Godzilla. Should have been steel.
Like
Should have been steel type instead of electric. Should have been steel electric steel.
But we already had a Metal Godzilla Pokemon with the Tyranitar from the PokeStar Studios.
Yeah, that's true. We're not counting those Pokemon though. Those are just.
Yeah.
Those otherwise,
But like I said, Iron Regulus, Iron Bundle, Iron Fawns, Iron Morph, and Iron Bundle I like lots. I put them in A even. But Iron Hands and Iron Fawns are for me D tiers. I don't like them.
I'm putting both these in A tier, or at least A minus tier. Next up is, well, here we go.
As I love them. Next is the real Godzilla.
Frigibask,
But
Arctibax, and Baxcalibur.
Excalibur.
This is actually one point I had on my team, though, if you recall. It was part of my original team, which I like the idea. Ice Dragon. The only Ice Dragon you really get, though, is really is Kyurem, though, which is a good Pokemon, though. It was also a very strong Pokemon, though, if I remember correctly.
In a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks I play, oh wait, no. In a Pokemon ROM hack I just begun, Lapras is Ice Dragon actually. Only.
Also, the Dragon Ice typing, though, is a solid combination, though. And not only that, though, has a good ability, makes it actually difficult to deal with, even with, like, fire types, though. It was also the ace of the one Elite Four member. The Dragon type Elite Four member we mentioned before, though, would probably breed a bunch of Dragon type.
I like them. Excalibur is, for me, probably my third or fourth highest pseudo-legendary.
It's also the only Ice Pseudo Legendary, technically.
Yeah,
So it's like,
this.
I mean, it's the third or fourth Dragon Pseudo Legendary, though, because for obvious reasons.
But you have Dragonite, you have you have Dragonite, you have Tyranitar, you have
Not Dragon.
Metagross,
Not
you
no,
have
we're talking about Dragon type Pseudo
Salamence.
Legendaries.
Yeah, I'm just counting the Dragon type, the pseudos. Dragonite, yeah, Dragonite, Tyranitar, Metagross, Salamence, Garchomp, Hydreigon, Woodra, Kameo, Dragapult, and Baxcalibur. Apart from Gen 2, you have in every generation a pseudo dragon.
Let's see what I count Kingdra, maybe.
No, I think Kingdra isn't one. I think it's only Tyranitar, really. It's pseudo. It's like with Altaria, Flygon, that also could count as pseudos, but don't have the 600 base stat total.
Yeah. Next up is a Pokemon that's supposed to be Pokemon 99 and Pokemon 100.
1000, you mean?
Oh, 999. 999 and 1000. Gimme Gold and Golden Goal. Now, do we need to mention how annoying this Pokemon can be just to obtain one of them?
It's annoying to evolve. That's annoying.
Yeah.
It's probably, I think it's very good in battle as well.
Yeah.
Never used it in
It's
battle though myself.
In competitive, it's OP. But I don't like it because of how you.
In a way though, it
evolve
almost seems like it's kind of sort of fitting though that it's so OP though. It's like, honestly, you kind of earned this Pokemon if you dedicate yourself to getting all 999 of those gold coins though.
Yeah, get ready to collect a bunch of coins because you're gonna get a lot.
It's the one
Yeah.
Pokemon, honestly, I'd say, honestly, like, literally just traveling around, just find those little small guys early on. It also has a really shitty shiny form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah. I thought it was silver, but that's in Pokemon.
Otherwise, honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna honestly say put it probably in C- tier, because, really,
I really need to sort out my list one time.
oh, yes, it looks like we also have ourselves now the 4
The 4 ruined
Ancient.
Pokemon. I love Chiyu and Chien-Pao, but I don't like King Lu and Wuqian.
I honestly don't care for all 4 of them, but Ting Lu is probably the
Not all meals are created equal. For instance,
But Wuqian is just known because of the Wuchen reaction meme. But like I said, Chiyu is adorable, Chenpao is cute, and the other two are ugly as fuck.
Honestly, Chiyu is the biggest outlier out of all of these Pokemon. Because it just doesn't really stand out. It just stands out because it's so weird though. You think all these big Pokemon are just like a big dangerous Pokemon, and then you get like a fish.
Fish. A fish. Like I said, I like Chiyu and Chenpao, but I get the fuck out Ting Lu and
Wo-Chien
Wuchen.
and Ting-Lu, which honestly, although apparently we are getting shiny forms of these Pokemon apparently for some reason. Although with Chiyu, I like its shiny form, the blue form of that. Ting-Lu, eh, fine. Chien-Pao, mid, and Wo-Chien,
Stays ugly.
not terrible. Honestly, I would probably just say honestly all four of these Pokemon, put all four of these into like C tier. Because that really,
I don't like I don't like the Ting Lu and Wuchen. But yeah, I don't mind it. S plus, S plus, S plus, S plus. I love all four of them so much. Even though I never used either of them, I love them.
yeah.
Maybe Iron Valiant S, but the other three are S plus. I'm a Dragon sucker.
Roaring Moon is that one Pokemon I remember seeing a lot. They always use a lot of those like funny, shorts from like with the Sprigatito or not or the Floragato doing different stuff though, like, different challenges. Okay, man, we're gonna do this sort of thing. And then our Roaring Moon just appears. It's like, hey man, I'm gonna get you now. And then the guy's like, oh no, ah! Those kind of memes.
Yeah. Like I said, Roaring Moon, Miraidon, and Koraidon are just so fucking awesome. And Iron Valiant is cool, but yeah.
A tier for Roaring Moon. Honestly, A tier for Iron Valiant as well. I should like both these are pretty for the aces of Sada and Turo. These are really cool. Like, you want to think? You want what Iron Valiant is like though?
Iron Valiant is a
No. Think about it. Mel, there's a certain character in question I'm thinking of exactly that would fit Iron Valiant. Because Iron Valiant looks like a Glade, right?
Yes.
Iron Valiant's actually pretty fast though, I think, right?
Yeah.
116, making it a relatively fast Pokemon. With speed being one of its really good stats, though.
I would actually like a Pokemon game in the future or in the past of Paldea. Just to see how it all came to be that the Pokemon came from the future to the present or the past to the present. Really?
Yeah. Well, Mel, there's a certain character from another game that make it that's what I'm thinking of with Iron Valiant.
You're talking about the Gen 3 rival, Wally, right?
Huh?
Wally,
Not even close.
Gen 3.
Not even close. It's from a game. A certain game that I have played that Mel knows. Mel?
Like I said, Iron
Yeah.
Valiant considers a
What game I'm thinking of though with Iron Valiant?
Iron Valiant.
Think carefully with also in correlation to Gallade,
Glade.
who's also fast as well.
What?
You're not gonna figure it out, are you?
I literally don't know what game you're talking about.
Because here's the thing: if I give the name of the character in the game, you're gonna already figure it out instantly. Like think, what games of popular IPs have I actually played?
Mario, Luigi.
No. That's regular. That's regular IP, like full on IP. Like we're not talking about just if it's not Mario Luigi, it's Mario.
Fire Emblem.
Look at Iron Valiant next to a Pokemon like say Gallade.
You know that narrows. You know that narrows it down to like. You know how far that narrows it down. Like, no. But dude, you played a lot of RPGs.
There's a certain game in question that, due to how fast Gallade is and how fast Iron Valiant is, you can see the two of them actually clashing back and forth in a battle of speed.
Okay, now I gotta find that certain RPG you played a long time ago.
No, not an RPG. Not an RPG. Not an RPG.
Then what's the game?
I can't tell you. If I told you, it would figure it out automatically.
Dude, it's hard for me to figure out the game if I like.
No,
I don't
not
know
the
the-
game. The character. If I mention the game, you'd figure out the character instantly.
Blade? With
What?
huh? Hold on.
Think about it. What game, and this is my only hint, I'm going to give you a really big hint. What game has a metal foe facing against a non-metal hero? What metal foe?
Xenoblade.
What? Blade?
No, I never played it.
No. Mel, I gave you probably the most obvious of all of obvious hints.
What is it, Xenoblade?
No.
I don't know what game you're talking about.
No, I'm not mentioning game. I'm mentioning character. I mentioned a very obvious hint. Do you want me to repeat that hint again?
Yeah.
A metal foe going up against a non-metal character. Think of actually one of your friends or ex-friends. What is the series actually? What is the series they all really enjoy?
But there's one thing you
Yeah.
Still trying to think of it. Mel?
What? What?
Still trying to figure it out?
I don't know what. I do not know what character you're talking about. Okay.
Okay. Let me make this as simple and crystal clear as possible. What game character is known for going fast?
Sonic.
Now, look at Iron Valiant and Glade.
That is
Metal Sonic.
Yes! That was literally the next first thing I thought of immediately with Iron Valiant.
Sorry, I didn't know.
That was the most. That's why I was so obvious. That's why I think about it. If I had mentioned Sonic, you would have figured out instantly. That's why I couldn't say it.
Okay.
Now you see why I couldn't say it so quickly, though, because you would have figured out right off the bat. Also, the variable hints were fairly obvious and clear. Okay, well, regardless, though, Koraidon and Miraidon. Honestly, Miraidon is an S tier for me. Koraidon is an S tier as well.
I like both of them, but Miraidon is for me number one of the two.
Yeah, I do like Miraidon better. That's why honestly I picked Scarlet version in the first place. Yeah, I picked Scarlet version for Miraidon.
You know that Miraidon is the blue, the violet one.
No, I know I was being funny. Next up is actually also now finally. Oh yeah, we also now have Walking Wake, Iron Leaves. There's also.
I hate the fact that Walking Wake and Iron Leaves are only event is exclusive.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like how they're actually event exclusive as well. It's also kind of a really sucky move of them to do that. It makes it hard actually to obtain one. Also, missing them in particular also kind of sucks balls, because it's like, fuck you game, fuck you player for not doing it at the right time or missing it because you're so busy. Otherwise, as a whole, Iron Leaves and Walking Wake, they don't count for the honestly, they don't count for the Pokédex still apparently, but they count as Pokemon for some reason.
I love Walking Wake, but Iron Leaves is just meh.
Iron Leaves is definitely meh.
It's just the thing with Iron Leaves, Iron Boulder, and Iron Crown. They're just meh.
Oh, we're not talking about those guys just yet. We're talking about these. We're talking about you when they show up.
Yeah.
And remember, you're skipping to Ursaluna though, because Ursaluna is where it is.
But yeah.
Walking Wake. Okay, Walking Wake. I do like the idea behind it, so I'm gonna give it actually A tier. Iron Leaves.
Walking Wake is funny because
Iron Leaves. I'm gonna give it A tier as well. Next up is obviously Ursaluna, which Blood Moon Ursaluna, which okay.
Ursaluna.
It's an interesting idea for a Pokemon though. Not one I probably would use on a team though, per se. But it is a neat idea.
SAP, I don't mind it, but I was never really a fan of the Teddiursa line.
Yeah,
That didn't change it at all.
I mean, in a way though, it's fun actually it got an evolution from so long ago, but it's also kind of a
For me, Ursaluna is one of the most overhyped Pokemon that exists.
yeah, I agree. But Ursaluna honestly, just in my opinion, deserves
My
it deserves C
BTO,
tier.
BTO, like I said.
Next up is a Diplin.
Driplin.
I don't know why, but for some reason, no. The fact that Scarlet and Violet gave us 2 more Applin evolutions, in particular, give us now in total 4 different Applin evolutions, is like, please help me.
What are you searching for? I know where I put them, and as with the other two, with the other three.
I'm probably put honestly Diplin. Due to how annoying it is to obtain 1 Applin, though, the other evolution lines. I would put this with the other evolution lines in particular.
It's funny how Driplin was memed to no end at the beginning because of
Yeah,
its name.
and honestly, I could probably just put Hydrapple probably in the same position as the other ones. Because honestly, in my
Yeah,
opinion, they're just, they're annoying. Honestly, I might put these up a little bit of a rank though, but truthfully, getting them to catch the Applin itself is annoying, but it's the Applin really is the most annoying part about it. Evolution of these 4 forms is much different.
I love them. Like I said, I love them from the beginning, so I put them in S, like
Yeah.
the other three.
Mel, you still
It's
there?
one of the few times where I put the
Mel, you still there?
now he
Mel,
muted himself.
still there?
Mel muted himself.
Oh.
I'm trying to eat.
No. Ah, okay.
I'm trying to eat this lunch. I'm so good at this.
Poltergeist and Sinistra. Well,
It's for
It
me a
exi-
nothing burger, like it's pre-evo, it's not normal form.
it
Or
exists.
it's,
It exists though. So I'm probably putting the same level where I
yeah,
put the T.
where's the other one? Where did I put the original one?
Next up is obviously Ogerpon has different forms, different elemental types though. Apparently, we have Okidogi, Monkey Dory, and Fezandipit.
Pheasantipede. Pheasantipede. I don't know, C tier, not much
Okay,
for them
I
to
like
say.
I like how these are Pokemon have their own unique boss theme though, which is kind of neat though, and how like they have like sort of like a unique like they actually take the Titan form of a boss. They get larger to fight you. It's like kind of a neat idea. That's
What
what
I ask myself about this trio is
they're all
what
they're all
Pokemon they based for me. Because
they're all
it's
pure
said to
poison.
be class Pokemon.
They're all pure
The
poison. They're all
Pheasant Dipode is probably unpheasant, but the rest.
they're poison. They're poison fighting, poison psychic, and poison fairy, which is a neat nod idea though. Otherwise, I'm honestly gonna put them honestly in kind of in C plus tier because
C tier for me, like I said, not much about them. It's just weird.
now we have Ogerpon, of which having basically a Teal Mask, Wellspring Mask, Heart Flame Mask, and Cornerstone Mask, gaining basically either Water, Fire, or Rock typing, which is a kind of a neat idea. You know,
It's not adorable.
it's also Ogerpon is adorable. Yes, we're only gonna look at the regular Ogerpon. Probably I'm probably gonna rate the regular one, but I want to give credit for the other 3 as well, in particular, for the sake of simplistic sake. But let's just say honestly, battling this Pokemon as a boss would be difficult because of how it works. And in fact, it's actually also multi-staged.
Mm, Good. It's funny how Mel is talking about eating lunch, even though for me it's 4 a.m.
Wait, why is Mel eating lunch now? Because like he's usually kind of nobody having dinner this time.
Yeah.
Different time zones,
Yeah,
maybe.
for me it's 4 a.m.
Otherwise, Ogerpon, I'm putting it actually in B tier.
I put it in A tier.
As for the other three in particular, I'm not gonna really rate them though because technically they're the same Pokemon. They're not the same, so they're separate though. So they're not gonna count. Next up is Archaldon.
Archaldon. Archaldon is for me the same tier as Duraldon because I have my trauma with Duraldon.
Archaldon is just it's mid.
My problem with Archaldon is just it exists.
C tier.
Like I said with Duraldon before, I have a trauma with this line because of an online tournament I participated in. But yeah.
Well, we have Iron Crown, Iron Boulder, which I like the idea actually of the Swords of Justice actually being, you know, futuristic Pokemon, while the Beast Trio are the past Pokemon. I like the idea they did that sort of thing. It was kind of neat idea. Iron Crown. I like. Also, Iron Crown, Iron Boulder does not work well with the shiny form, but Iron Crown does.
What
Raging
I don't
Bolt is
like about them is the fact that also about the other trio is that neither Ho-Oh nor Keldeo got a special paradox form. I would have liked it more if Ho-Oh and Keldeo got that
I'm gonna
special form.
I'm gonna honestly kind of put those two sword trio, the technological sword trio, but this other trio wherever I put it.
But yeah, Dodging Fire and Bolt.
Okay, Raging
Like
Bolt.
Bolt?
Raging Bolt is actually Raging Bolt is just funny. Raging Bolt is funny. It's funny. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a giraffe. I'm just kidding.
It's a fucking giraffe. Yeah, Raging Bolt and Dodging Fire. I put them
Honestly,
in A,
all
but
three. Honestly, all three. These Pokemon on their own. Honestly, I think they all deserve equal tier ratings for me. Next up is.
I find Walking Back far better than Dodging Fire and Raging Bolt. But I like Raging Bolt and Dodging Fire too, but not as much as Walking Wake. But Terrapagos and
Picture and
Pidgeotto.
the final two
don't
Pokemon left
know.
though. Now, I'm not gonna rate the other first. So let's start with Picturant.
Pidgeotto. Isn't it based on a mochi?
Yeah, Picturant is the one bonus thing you had to do at the very end, which is a neat idea for a boss fight. Not only that though, it's your last time actually fighting the Mona officially without actually any like forced rematches though, and her team's actually strong. Also, Poison Ghost. Is you have no? When's the last time actually seen a poison? How many times have you ever seen a? When's the last time you've seen a Poison Ghost type in a Pokemon game?
I think the only one before that was Gengar.
Yeah. Let me see.
That's not even Legendary Ghost because Eternatus was the only
No,
poison type
actually,
Is that?
Pachurant.
Yeah, that's because it's the other way around with Gengar. Gengar is Ghost Poison, while Pachorant is Poison Ghost.
Yeah, actually, you don't really see. Yeah, literally, the only poison ghost type left so far is literally just Gengar. Literally the gasoline line, which is kind of neat though. So Pachurant, I think they're the same level rank as the trio though, because it does use the same boss theme in particular, which I do kind of like. It's kind of a nice little thing. It's slightly different. It's not the same one though, but it's also.
I find Terapagos kind of adorable.
Tropico's
Pachorant,
adorable, but also really, really cool and intense boss fight. You know?
yeah, but it's weird that it's a bit weird.
If you think about it, it's also the only Pokemon in
it
particular to
comes
actually
out
break
of
out of. It's also the only
nowhere.
Pokemon actually in game to break out of a Master Ball.
Yeah.
But I also kind of find it really funny though. I also find it really funny though. You guys could like throw another Master Ball at it at the very end and literally catch it and it'd be like, haha, my Master Ball didn't break, right? Massive middle finger to Kieran though.
Yeah.
Or you could put it in like in a nest ball. It just catches instantly. That's actually pretty funny. And imagine this boss theme though. What I see is though is that this honestly seems like a second phase to a boss theme though. Like, but it is second phase to a boss theme though. But it's like, imagine you've already first phase the fight goes on, and then immediately the Pokemon transforms or you sort of transform, and now it's like all through nowhere. It's like, well, shit. Now you're in some deep shit because the Pokemon is now finally not holding back, and now you gotta deal with a powered up Mon that's gonna like doesn't like all the different attacks and stuff. Like for a Pokemon, really cool. I like it. Terapagos, honestly, in my opinion, also being really small and adorable, kind of funny to run around a little bit and have the ankle fighter, it goes in the tier of A tier.
Yeah, it's okay for me. It's not much. It's okay.
And
it exists.
that is actually it.
After 3 months, not 1 month of waiting, but still, 4 months. When did you do Kanto?
It has been so long since we've done this entire tier list. Let's just say, going down the line, the amount over 1,000 Pokemon rated, and legit, by far, the most intense and most long related video you'll ever get a chance to see. If any Pokemon fans who have dedicated enough, and I mean dedicated, to watching this entire video from start to finish, please join the Discord servers. Please make sure you give your own tier list as well and rate your favorite Pokemon. Honestly, one last thing that I want to say though, if you were to go ahead and put your top 10 Pokemon, what would your top 10 Pokemon be? Your top 10 best and your top 10 worst Pokemon.
Am I allowed to put 2 Pokemon into the same place?
No. One.
Shit.
It's gonna be.
The reason I've asked that is because Latias and Latios are on the same place for me. In 4th.
Yes, we're gonna go with the most obvious thing. Here's what I recommend. Okay. You cannot choose other Pokemon variants In other words, basically, you can only choose one version of that Pokemon. Regional variants are in are included or excluded though. In other words, basically, if you like a regional variant of a Pokemon, you can put them both on there. But you must only choose one Pokemon of that version. For instance,
For
though,
instance, Lugia and Lugia count, but uh, Diglett and the Lurden Diglett don't count, or what?
yes. I can put a Lowland Diglett and Diglett on there, but I can't put Doug Trio and Diglett together. Okay.
Yeah.
So, obviously, on my tier CIC in particular, my top 10 would be Garantina, Staraptor, Houndoom, Rockruff, Sandile, Zoroark. I'm gonna exclude the regional. I'm gonna exclude regional variants because I think regional variants as well. They're kind of about similar, same throughout the particular. Oshawott, Meowscarada, Cyndaquil, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then Mightyena. That is basically my top 10 Pokemon. And know something kind of funny? 1, 2, 3, 4. Half the Pokemon on my top 10 best are Dark types.
Yeah.
Now, what about you?
Should I say you? How was my Pokemon a Dragon types? But yeah. Flygon.
Yeah, so your top 10?
Top 10. 1. Flygon. 2. Dragapult. 3. Kingdra. 4. Latios. 5. Latias. 6. Suicune. 7. Lapras. 8. Aerodactyl. 9. Shadowlugia. 10. Skylarge.
Mel?
Did that fall out because reasons? Because normally I have Latios and Latias on the same place, and
No,
Skylarge
okay.
and
We'll wait for
Kilowatts
Mel to
were-
kind of come back. Hopefully, he does come back in time for this
Yeah.
top 10 best Pokemon. But now let's flip the role in particular. Top 10 worst Pokemon.
Best Pokemon. Okay, that would be easy for me. 1.
For me,
Paxire.
remember, same as before.
Okay,
You're not allowed to.
let
For them
me
as before, you're
begin.
not allowed to pick the same Pokemon twice. Version exclusives though. 3, 6, 9, 10.
1, 2,
For me, I'll start with me first. Obviously, for me,
3.
Buzzwole is number 1 as worst. Then Veluza, then Granbull, then Togepi, then Wurmple, then Clamperl, then Komala, then Bruxish, then Burmy, and then finally Sirfetch'd.
Okay, for me, it's... Wait a moment. Actovish, Dracovish, Megalatios, Palkia, Bruxish. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miltank, Sion, Megagarchomp.
You have a lot of Megas on your list, though. I never actually rated the Megas. I exclude the
I
Megas.
hate Megas! Sorry, it's
You're gonna
just a
have to
thing.
win.
I hate Megas.
You're gonna have to win.
I mean, you're really gonna hate Legends ZA, though.
Yeah. I already hate one because of the fact that it means that my favorite Pokemon won't get a Mega.
Yeah, they affected Houndoom as well. So unfortunately, no. If you want Houndoom to evolve into some sort of like a 3-headed dog, that'd been really freaking cool. But
If you discount Megas, you have, for me, Arctovish, Dracovish, Palkia, Fion, Bruxish, Duraludon, Miltank, smooch wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pikachu and Cofagrigus.
Okay, Mel. And now for you, what is your top 10 favorite
You're gonna,
Pokemon
you're,
on this entire
you're gonna have,
list?
you're gonna have to wait until after my walk
Oh,
because I literally
Yeah.
I'm being forced to go on a walk. So
well, I can't
But
really
yeah.
keep
Probably just-
I can't really keep this video going for so long for recording though, because literally it's just like
it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
But yeah, Pikachu. I know Mel will kill me for it, but I hate Pikachu. I hate him.
yeah.
And yeah,
And obviously,
Maladon is-
and obviously before, prior when doing this tier list though, which was a few years back, I did have all Ultra Beasts specifically on the F tier. Literally, I hate all Ultra
Yeah.
Beasts. I have since grown from that. Do I like them as much? Not really. I don't actually hate them as much as badly.
My problem was I like Palkia before someone pointed out how he looks from the shoulders up. Ever since that, I dislike him.
Yeah, truthfully though, I think Palkia, in my opinion, does not have a good origin form. I wish they would have done better with the origin forms. I was
Yeah.
doing like horse Palkia. That was kind of stupid. That was stupid though, making horse Palkia instead of basically the other
Yeah,
way.
but to me, what's worse is just the fact that it looks like the very genital.
Yeah, that's just kind of goofy.
But yeah, I like some Megas and some G-Max forms, but Megalatios, and Megalodactyl and Mega Garchomp can go to hell.
Yeah, Mega forms were just alright. I think honestly, they
The
did
ones
their
I like,
okay. They did their job, and I think honestly, them disappearing for a while was fine, but also didn't really
the
kind of.
ones I like, for example, are Mega Charizard X, Mega Beedrill, Mega Manectric, Mega Altaria, Mega Subtile.
Yeah,
Do I have another one? Wait. I have an invisible Pokemon I just see.
yeah. Of all the
Yeah,
well,
I'm
in
not-
terms of megas, I think Mega Pokemon. It'd be neat to actually use a Mega again after a long time of not using Megas, but that's
Mega
literally.
Absol and Mega Rayquaza I also like.
It's been.
But,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm glad to actually finally get a chance to use Megas again after a while though. But I'm kind of hoping at least the Megas. I hope at least the Megas at least are used much more in Legends ZA.
I fucking hate the fact that we won't get Mega Flygon because we have Dragonite with Dragonair's wings on his head.
It's ridiculous though, but it's kind of funny ridiculous
Yeah.
though. I mean, you know,
But the-
I mean, people always said Red Bull gives you. I'm just kidding. Well, Dragonite always says they need bigger wings though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean literally give him big wings though.
But what for me the most BS thing is, back when X and Y came out, Nintendo said they didn't make Mega Flygon because they didn't have an idea. And now they make Mega Dragonite with just 2 Dragonair wings on its head.
Here's the thing though, there's also other Megas coming out as well for new Pokemon possibility, which is a neat idea. Honestly, I think in my opinion, if they just kept on with the Mega theme and didn't go with the Mega theme, though, I could have seen actually more Pokemon getting Mega forms. Problem is, though, would have eliminated actually Pokemon getting regional variants or even actually like new evolutions, which unfortunately though is something I don't actually care for. I do actually kind of like when a Pokemon gets another evolution to their form.
I wish Flygon would get a regional form, but the problem is Flygon was already available in XY in the desert.
Yeah,
Back then.
as a Trapinch, right?
Yeah. And Drasna had it, I think.
Dresden had a flat. I don't remember.
Wait,
Unfortunately,
Drasna had.
Unfortunately, also I think if anything, the X and Y has
Drasna had.
X and Y has many flaws though. To be honest.
Drasna had. Noivern,
Yeah.
Dragalge,
Gudra.
Hydra. What was the fourth one?
I forget, but I think honestly, you could just ignore the. Most likely though, if Draz ever had that by yourself like a Dragon type Mega, it would have been Garchomp most likely.
I wish.
So it is also.
I love.
Well, I guess the music's already done, so well.
Wait, she had an Altaria thing. Or am I mislooking? Because that's the battle shutter and not the leak. No, she had a Noivern, a Dragalge, an Altaria, and a Dragon.
Oh yeah, Mega Altaria. That'd been.
Yeah, but that one was only implemented in
Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Omega Ruby.
Yeah, then never mind.
Yeah.
Well, overall, what are your thoughts on this entire Teos as a whole?
Like I said, for me, I'm surprised how many Pokemon I actually put in S plus tier. I think if I have time for it, I will split S plus in two because there are so freaking many in there.
I'm honestly kind of glad I kind of sort of organized my Pokemon materials from like S plus, S minus, plus minus in the regular tier because literally I have so many Pokemon. And I think the most plentiful thing in particular I've noticed is that the amount of Pokemon I have in S tier isn't a lot. My Pokemon I have in A tier is a decent bit. B tier is fairly decent. C tier, C plus C and C minus tier is my most plentiful. I got a lot of Pokemon I find are just mid, and there's Pokemon I don't actually care for. Not a lot of Pokemon I don't care for. It's very small.
But yeah, for me I have one Pokemon in my highest tier, that's Flygon, because Flygon is by light years my favorite Pokemon. Then I have Dragapult and Kingdra in the second tier, Lapras, Suicune, Aerodactyl, and the Eons in the third tier, and then come a lot in the fourth tier. And the most I have in C tier, but B and D are also plentiful. I think I even have nearly as much E tiers as D tiers. And yeah, F tier is full with Megas, G-Maxes, and alternate forms.
Yeah. Regardless, though, I do think, honestly, the way this series has gone so far, and trust me when I say this, though, if you were to go back and rewatch this entire video from start to finish, you'll notice, though, that it has been a wild, and I mean wild journey.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a long one.
I mean, like, I was only there for Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova. Nee, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Carlos, Alola, no, Doto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Carlos, Galar, and parts of Paldea.
Regardless, though, I think if anything, though, it's a good thing we've actually finished this tier list, though, at least before Legends Z8 comes out. Meaning all our favorite
Yeah.
Pokemon. Knowingly, in particular, obviously, my reasonings for certain Pokemon, why they're so high, are my own, and reasons why certain Pokemon are so low are also my own opinions as well. And everybody else has their own share of their own opinion as well. So, if you do disagree with any Pokemon that are on this list that are currently low, understand though that in some cases though, from each of these different sections that I've recorded in particular, stances of Pokemon have actually shifted, usually mid, you know,
I
mid,
mean, best,
mid
best
recordings.
example, the best example between us is Kilowattrel. I have it in S plus and you have it
Oh
in
no, no,
C or
no.
something.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking. I was talking about like in terms of like me rating it and then like switching a rating mid thing.
Oh
Like
yeah,
big examples of a lot of the Ultra Beasts though, which
yeah.
obviously yes, I don't care for them, but I don't actually really hate them as badly as I did once before.
Yeah, for me, like for example, for the Ultra Beasts, I have. Wait, I have to look up it. I have. What is its name? Guzzlord and Naganadel and Purple in the highest tier available for both Pokemon. And then I have. Wait. I have Pasphone or what it's called.
Buzzwole,
Uh, no, the Fire Ghost one.
I don't know, Ghost one, Blaception.
Fire Ghost. Yeah, that one. I have an S.
I don't have any Ultra Beasts. Honestly, no Ultra Beast for me is in S tier, A tier, or B tier. Most of them are either
I,
in C or D.
I love, like I said, I love Naganadel, not just because of the anime, but because I like its design. But that also comes from me loving Beedrill. Because
I
Naganadel
just never
is
liked Ultra Beasts.
very
I just never cared
open.
for Ultra Beasts in general. I don't hate them. I mean, I don't really hate them much now, because in the past though, I really, really hated them. Like it was such a big hatred though that many friends of mine knew that I hated Ultra Beasts so badly, but they would still use them in battle just to actually sort of annoy me. Because I was just, it was a natural complaint for me. Because I honestly thought Ultra Beasts were kind of just were. I mean, in my high school brain, you know, I thought Ultra Beasts were broken. Because think about it, my first battle against Ultra Beasts, the Bolt Blow itself completely destroyed me, and it was a massive sweep. Like imagine going into a battle with another friend though, and then they completely just massacre your team, and you
Yeah.
with the Pokemon never seen before. Granted,
I think, I think apart from me with Pikachu and in comparison to Melt's rating for Pikachu, I think the biggest one is Lectragon and Licreodon between us three. Because I absolutely find them adorable, those two. The, the, the Electro fossils from Gen 8.
well,
Another thing I was surprised how high I rated them are the bug types. I mean, I have Butterfree and Beedrill in the highest tier. I have like, Ness, I have Mega Beedrill, I have the others. I have the Mega, for example, too. I have, yeah. I love bug types. I'm not. problematic on
I
them.
don't actually kind of. I mean, block types are kind of just mixed for me.
Yeah. I understand it. I think apart from. Well, also funny is apart from Palkia, my least favorite legendaries are the Thunderous, Landorus, and Tornadus incarnate forms in E tier. No, the origin forms of Dialga and Palkia. They are in F tier. Right, I forgot them.
If I actually looked at my tier list as a whole, and then like look at my top 10 of each Pokemon of each region, excluding specifically one factor only, and that being the whole like stuff in relation to like said Pokemon. Here's something I should
I
have
think
figured as much.
the weakest one would probably be Kalos, because Kalos doesn't have
Yeah, Kalos.
very many good Pokemon.
Honestly, here's the thing that's been interesting though. I'm gonna look at my top 10 right now, just very moment of Pokemon. Right. Just Kalos Pokemon,
Yeah.
Kalos related Pokemon. And
Yeah, it was more than I thought.
Fine.
it's gonna take me a while to get through this a little bit, so in the meantime.
Also, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yay.
Welcome back. Mel, top 10 best favorite Pokemon. No,
Pikachu was
no Pokemon. If the Pokemon is the same version, like type of thing, like part of evolution line, it doesn't count unless it's an evolution. Then all of them are equal because Eevee type of thing.
Pikachu number 1. I already know this.
Well, actually, honestly, oddly enough, though,
If for Kalos Pokemon in my highest tier in Zygarde 50%, Yveltal, Sylveon,
oddly enough, this tier list I found doesn't actually even show said Pokemon from the Iron. Those four like the big Pokemon from the future past type of thing, like literally.
It's kind of dumb that in this in this tier list there isn't like Primal Dialga, Shadow Lugia, and Shadow Mewtwo,
Yeah, no, I'm just
or the Pokestar Studio requisites.
Although all since apparently. No, I'm sorry. You go. Just keep on. I'm looking at something at the moment. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pokemon I used to like, apart from Palkia, that fell down because of a specific reason is Quagsire, because of a run I had where it was so useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I look at my
Honestly, I might just do the best version of the three gouging, three beast type of thing. Well, the best for the results. Honestly, I think in my opinion of those guys.
But yeah, if I look at my F tier, you have Megas, you have Babies, you have
Also, Tropical
G-Max
shit.
Oh, you
form.
did you post your playlist yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I'm gonna post mine right now and show you mine actually. I did this while I ate also.
Well, my top 10 honestly is a bit.
Look at the here is the list. My list.
Why did
No
you post
Trapagos
it?
though, unfortunately. There's no Trapagos, sadly.
Yes, I'm serious. I gave the Arceus form its own tier.
Lol, my tier list is too big to make it to put it into the tier list.
Well,
The
then,
size
look
is
at
also,
this
since apparently there is no. For some reason though, it doesn't seem to show. This tiers I found in particular does not seem to show actually the Terapagos or the other Pokemon in particular. Here is specifically. Unless.
Look, I can't post my tier list into the tier list
That's weird.
thing
You should be able to
because
do
it's
it.
too big. It's literally too big. It's bigger than 10 megabytes. What the fuck?
That's weird. You should be able to do it. All the-
Why is it so big, my tier list?
Why is it so big? Well, maybe it's because we ranked over probably 1,000 Pokemon.
That is true.
Yeah,
We're
but my tier list is apparent is 9 kilobytes. 9.886 kilobyte big. But I can't put... Eh? Why can't I put it into the thing? Ah, fuck? It says it's too big, but it's only 9.88 kilobytes.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And now it functions. 9.88 megabytes.
Man, I can't believe we actually made it to the end.
What were your top?
Yeah.
So what were your top 10 best Pokemon? What were your top 10 worst Pokemon?
Oh, top 10. Well,
One Pikachu.
yeah, well, first, I gotta pick the best Pokemon in the entire Pokemon series. Pikachu. First.
Yeah.
He's number one. Up next, well, wait, am I allowed legendaries?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
I mean, I have legendaries on my tier list though, so understand I have legendaries on my tier list though.
Up next is, well, I say Beware. Yep.
That surprises me.
Hey, Beware is cool.
He was so high.
Yep.
I might use if I ever did a casual Pokemon Sun and Moon playthrough, I would use a Beware.
Yep.
Wait, where did I put
And-
Beware? I only like
Number
Beware because of how OP it was in the anime.
Number 3, Milotech.
Milotic.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yep. Milotech is also I don't want Cynthia coming after me. Gotta pay respects to the Cinema Queen.
Then you have
think
the
that
Garchomp instead.
Mel wasn't there for my flop 10.
Yep. Number 4, you know, number 4 is like, well, actually, Goldilocks.
Is what?
Yeah, number 4, Storm.
Raptor?
Yep. I think it's a pretty good, like, Birdmon.
Yeah. It's one of the only flying types actually in S tier for me.
Yes, yeah, it's the same for me.
I have my highest flying type is Kilowattual in 9th.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah,
yep.
in type 9.
Number 5 is the myth, the legend, our Lord and Savior, Giratina.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I knew that I have Giratina ranked the lowest, even though I have
Like, honestly,
it in
Giratina is like a really cool legendary. Plus, he's the ruler of his own dimension.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
rank. I need to sort my Pokemon.
I went ahead also okay, next up, Mel, 6th.
Okay, so let's see there. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Pikachu, Beware. I did.
You did Garantina.
Garantina. Oh, I'm counting how many I really did. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe.
5 more.
5 more. Okay. Up next is Axew and his dragon sneeze.
His dragon breath. You twit.
I'm sorry, just that one
Achoo!
I'm sorry, that one episode where they just name Aki's Dragon Rage whenever he fails at it. So funny.
Axie, use Dragon Rage. Achoo!
Yeah, and then Ash is like, there's a better name for it. And the answer is Dragon Sneeze.
Next up.
Next up is Meloetta.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yep, only
8.
because of that arc. Oh yeah. Number 8 is Zygarde.
The Arc.
Yep.
Arc and Squishy.
With
Yeah.
which form? 110 or 50?
I think I'm on. Okay, I'm on number 9 now.
You're number 9.
Okay. Number 9 is, well, the psychic Pokemon Mewtwo.
And number 10.
Number 10. Oh, I've saved the best for last. And Krygon.
Koraidon. Interesting.
Yeah, Krygon. You know, from Pokemon Scarlet.
Koraidon. Oh, Koraidon.
Koraidon. I meant Koraidon, sorry.
Yeah.
Koraidon.
Okay. If you're curious, though, I also went ahead. Actually, I kind of sort of did a separate tier list. If you were to save and download and do a top 10 of each region on your own time, though. I only did mine though. So on your own time, though, your own top 10 for each region.
Yep.
Here's interesting stuff. Here's my Kanto top 10. This is also excluding other versions of other Pokemon that show up, though, like either regional variants or like other factors involved. Here's what's really interesting, though. My number 1 favorite Pokemon in Kanto is Arcanine.
You know, can't blame me, like, Arcanine is cool.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny because, like, I kind of find it funny how people consider Arcanine legendary.
My favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is Lapras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Overall, in terms of rankings, though, this is my top 10 of the Kanto Pokemon Pokedex.
All right.
Arcanine is number 1, followed by Arbok, then Ninetales, then Snorlax, then Blastoise, Lapras, and then all 3 evolutions, including Eevee. With Jolteon actually bringing up the rear at 10th place. That's my 10th favorite.
Jolteon makes 10th place.
Give me a moment.
Which in terms of Kanto Pokemon, it's the top 10 best of Kanto Pokemon, which is actually still pretty impressive. And Johto, Houndoom is my number 1 spot for Johto Pokemon. Within that list in particular, it going down the lines of the following: Houndoom, Cyndaquil, Umbreon, Suicune, Kingdra, Quagsire, Espeon, Ho-Oh, Furret, and Ariados takes the rear at 10th place for Johto Pokemon.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, with all this Pokemon stuff, you know, an interesting tier list idea we could do in the future is maybe we can try to rank Ash's companions.
Have we already done that already?
I don't know, we haven't.
Only rank
I don't think we have.
Ash's Pokemon. That's from how they are in the anime.
Okay.
Oh, Ash's Pokemon. You know what? That's a good
That's from how they are in the anime.
because yeah, Ash
Yeah.
has had a good round of Pokemon throughout the years.
My number one favorite Pokemon in Hoenn is, in fact, Mightyena.
Mightyena.
Yeah, mine is Flygon. Don't have to ask.
With
I mean,
also,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
with my top 10 being Mightyena, Gardevoir, Groudon, Latias, Latios, Rayquaza, Aggron, Manectric, Sceptile, and Ludicolo takes the rear at 10th place.
Oh, Ludicolo?
Yes, because of the Mirby.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Sinnoh.
I'm doing it. Give
Obviously,
me a
we all know my
moment.
top. Sinnoh, obviously, you do know number one spot. It's Garantina.
Guaranteed it, yeah. He's a
With,
really
with,
good
with, with my
player.
top 10 for Sinnoh being the following. That being Garantina, Staraptor, Dialga, Arceus, Empoleon, Gibble, Dusknoir, Electivire, Lucario, and Glaceon takes the rear at 10th place.
Huh.
The Unova top 10, Sandile takes the top spot. Yes, Sandile actually takes the top spot over its other evolution lines as number one. With the top 10 here being by far the most plentiful version of Pokemon, though, on this list, which I like all versions, though, is in fact the following: Sandile, Zoroark, Oshawott, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, Bisharp, Serperior, Herdier, and Braviary.
Braviary.
Kalos,
I love Braviary.
Kalos top 10 is really, and I mean really interesting. My number one pick for Kalos is Tyrant.
What?
Yes, for Kalos.
Mine would be Tyrantrum, but yeah. Give me a moment. I'm doing
With my
doing the list as well.
with
where
me,
is
well, with my top 10 in particular being Tyrant, Delphox, Sylveon, Chestnut, Zygarde, Amaris, Froakie, Yveltal, Honedge, and Noivern takes the rear. Alola, top 10.
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 8. Okay.
Alola, top 10. Number 1 is Rockruff. With my top 10 going as follows. That being Rockruff, Araquanid, Beware, Turtonator, Litten, Primarina, Type Null, Rowlet, Marini, and Poplio. Yeah, all three are Alolan starters. I do actually like all three are Alolan starters. If I were to not count them as separate from like their evolution lines, and I did a whole thing and stuff, all three evolution lines making the top 10. This is the only reason actually this actually happens.
Give me a moment.
Galar top 10. Number one pick for Galar is actually Scorch for me. With the following order being this: Scorch, Sandaconda, Obstagoon, Toxtricity, the coal mining Pokemon, coal mine cart Pokemon, the
One, two,
Sword and
three.
Shield Dog, Sword and Shield
One,
Doggos,
two.
Sword and Shield Doggos, particular, Corviknight, Regieleki, and then finally Dragapult is my number 10th spot in terms of Sword and Shield Pokemon.
And tell you my Kanto ones.
Paldea, the final one. I want to give Paldea a final one. Number one pick for best Pokemon in Paldea for me. My top 10. Meowscarada is number one. That order, because this tier list is not that great though, it's a bit messy a little bit. Where this tier list works though, is that my top 10 is slightly different, and also because a lot of the Pokemon in particular are about kind of the similar groups though, I've separated them a little bit, even though technically, so the past Beast and the future Swords trio, I sort of separated them a little bit, so all three of them are kind of like all three of them pretty much equally. So obviously Meowscarada is first, then Miraidon, then Koraidon, then Excalibur, then actually Rage Roaring Fire is next.
Argent Fire.
Gouging Fire. Then King then Iron
Lambert.
then Iron Valiant, then Roaring Moon, then I believe I believe I like Iron Crown the best out of the three. I like Iron Crown the best.
Hmm.
Then after that we have Terapagos, which shows the old Golden Go thing. It's actually Terapagos, and then finally Iron Jugulis takes the rear. And that's my top 10 of all Pokemon of each region. Okay,
Oh.
if you have a top 10 of each region yourself, you want to share it, by all means you should do so.
I'm done with Kanto and Johto. I'm beginning with Hoenn at the moment.
It's going to take a while though. I don't think we'll probably be able to do it at this point because I never actually asked you guys to do this sort of thing. But if you want to share your top 10s, like, and do a little tier list as well off to the side, you can do that.
I'm at the moment working at Hoenn, like I said.
Like, by all means though, if you want to do a top 10 like that and share your top 10 Pokemon, honestly, do so if you want to. Like, this is I'm gonna end off this video because it's been really long. So if you want to actually share your point of view on these Pokemon, by all means. I'm kind of curious about this at the very end.
So for Kanto, for me in Kanto it's Lapras, Aerodactyl, Alolan Ninetales, Charizard X, Beedrill, Butterfree, Articuno, Pidgeot, Dragonair, and Mew. Johto, it's Kingdra, Suicune, Ho-Oh, Lugia, Lantern, Houndoom, Tyranitar, Porygon 2, Espeon, and Umbreon.
This must be it.
When I'm working at the moment. Where is Altaria? There's the Cloudbird. Mega Altaria is the better Cloudbird for me.
Yep.
Overall, though, I do think, if anything, we've got some pretty solid tier lists as a whole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It is. What could
One
I
thing we
put
should
in?
actually there is actually a Pokemon tier I'll probably suggest in the near future, and it's us ranking the mainline Pokemon games.
Yeah.
That should be
Main,
interesting.
do sequels count, like Pokemon Black to White 2?
Yep.
Wait,
Yeah. Overall, this is a good way to end off here. I'm going to shrink the screen a little bit for the brief moment because let's just say the amount of Pokemon on said tier list as a whole is pretty freaking massive. So,
yeah.
Yep. And now we actually finished the tier list. Now you can actually premiere it.
that is true. I can
Yep.
premiere probably the longest video you will ever see for a tier
Yeah.
What's
list.
funny for me is what did I want to say? Wait a moment. Um, funny for me to say is to see is how I have to look at two different between the playlist between the tier list to see what Pokemon I ranked high.
Yeah,
So you said like Pokemon like I could put both all evolutions in there, right?
yeah. All evolutions pretty much were all in the same tier, pretty much, save for Umbreon, which was the only one that was an exception to that rule. Overall, I am glad I was able to finally rate all 1,000 plus Pokemon.
I
Yeah.
thought it would be more difficult when I first joined it.
Honestly, that was actually fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Yeah.
see you guys later. We're gonna end off here, so for real. So yes, see you next time.
Yep. See you next time.
Yeah. See you
For
next
whatever tier
time.
list, whatever tier list we do.
For our tours, it's not as long as this one. Okay.
Yeah.
And
You
good
want
luck,
to
good luck
hear
watching this video. If you make it all the way to the end of this video watching it, kudos to you.
Yeah.
what do you want to hear my Hoenn top 10?